I think Mazy, just because we had him on months ago, but, I rewatched the tape, and I'm like, this kid really is good. He really does have championship-level potential and still just 22.
What's the strongest quality that you noticed?
I think I mentioned a lot of he fits that mold of the length to go up multiple weight classes, speed, sharp with everything he does, and a southpaw. I think, he checks some boxes. Do you check those boxes as the competition gets tougher? Man. That's always
a lot of people talk about IQ as he just did, and at 22 years old, it's good that he knows how much of this game is mental. I didn't always know this or understand this, but one thing I know now without a shadow of a doubt, God doesn't give everybody everything, and I'll explain that. Some guys are mad tough, but they don't got the skills. Some guys are mad fast, but they don't got the coordination. I'm not saying that God don't give everybody all of it, and I'm not saying God didn't give Mayweather all of it. Possibly did. Didn't give Terrence all of it. Possibly did. We've seen greatness from those guys. But the amount of greatness that we've seen from those guys, we don't see from a lot of guys, right? So when it comes to this boxing thing, what I like to believe is that most of us have it physically. And the thing that God forces us to work on or expects us to work on, just like in life, what's the thing that has to mature the most? The physical is gonna mature. You doing the right things, you're gonna get built up. You're doing the right things, working on the speed, you're gonna get faster. But the one thing that has to mature without a shadow of a doubt, and you have to do the right kind of studying, you have to have the right kind of people around you, you have to have the right kind of people in your corner that have the education, because this is the thing that has to mature. At 22 years old, when he already realizes that it ain't about the physical, it's about the mental.
When he answered his question. Yeah, that was a mature answer.
That's a mature answer. So I do believe that he believes it. I know him personally, so I know that he's working on it. So I think that that's what's really going to take him far. He's been in the ring with Terrence.
Right.
So when you've been in the ring with guys like Terrence Crawford before being 22 years old, I think he was closer to 20 when he sparred with Terrence. Those kind of moments, those kind of opportunities, those kind of experiences get you ready for when you're in the ring with another elite guy.
I think he might have told us on the last time we had him on that Bomac gave him, high marks on based on what he saw. And Bomac will keep it real. He won't just tell you that because you got in there with it. He'll say this guy don't got it if he doesn't.
Right. And, again, talking about the cerebral aspect of boxing, he said that was the thing with Terrence. He said it was like, I know how good I am, but Terrence was just better. And it was like, just one of them things where he's like, I don't know how he doing it, but he doing it,
I just think Mazy and to close out our 2025 Diamond in the Rough prospects, it's Scooter, who just got signed with Top Rank.
Yeah.
Derek Scooter Davis. Yeah. And I think Mazy. I think those are the two American prospects that they really could become world champions, and they're diamonds in the rough right now.
That's crazy that you said diamonds in the rough. Number one, the last fight show that they had was called the Diamonds in the Rough.
Right.
And my first time in Albany, so I kind of kept it in my mind as I moved around the city. And I'm like, this really is a diamond in the rough. No, nobody know nothing about Albany. I don't even if it's it's the capital of New York, but ain't nobody coming up here, and I ain't trying to hate on y'all, especially I'll be there next week, so I love y'all. But I'm like, yo, this really is a diamond in the rough. Yep. And so upon you saying that, that's kind of how I wanted to close on all this. He is truly a diamond in the rough. You don't find guys with his kind of mentality, his kind of abilities, his kind of team, really just made to be able to do it, and it's only a matter of time, opposed to someone like Abdullah Mason, who has had ESPN and ESPN Plus for a couple of years now, So he's a diamond in the rough, and y'all will see it next week.
Got the right
Live on the PorterWay Podcast.
Like money.
Make sure y'all tune in next week, 6 p.m. Eastern is when it starts with the amateurs. They're going to have an hour in between fights because they're going for the amateurs, the amateur judges, all that kind of stuff. They have to transition to the pro stuff. So we're going to take an hour intermission in between that. Sorry about that. But then we're going to come back with, I believe, 4 main event fights, and all that will be shown right here on the PorterWay Podcast.
Last one about Mazy. Is a challenge he faces, though, level of opposition. When you're not with Top Rank or Eddie, you gotta scrap the barrel opponents wise.
Yeah.
And I looked at the fighter he's fighting from Mexico. He's 13-1. That one loss was to a guy who's 3-15. You can't always go by box rec, right? You got to see the fight for yourself. But I guess to close it on Mazzi, how's he gonna get his development when he doesn't have the kind of matchmaking that you get?
Right.
Yeah.
Control what you can control. Stay busy.
You control what. Thank you. All right, Antt. You be all right, Antt. We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that.